I've been building a business behind the scenes and now I'm ready to make it real and tell you all about it. I'm setting everything up the right way with structure, knowledge, and a real strategy. The business I've been building is called Grant House and it's already been growing more than I could imagine. We have over 3,000 members in the community. People are joining, engaging, and I've already seen some make huge wins in their business. And so this isn't just an idea anymore. But even with all that being said, I hadn't fully separated it as its own business yet. And honestly, this is something I see all the time. A lot of us start building, things start working, but we don't always stop and structure it properly right away. But this is where it actually matters, because once money is involved, once people are involved, this isn't just an idea anymore. It's a real business. And if it's not structured properly, there's no separation between you and the business, which means everything can fall back on you. So for me, this is that moment. I'm not just testing anymore. I'm building this like a real business. And the first step in making this legit is setting up my LLC. Now, technically, you can do this on your own, but this is exactly where most new business owners get stuck. There's small details, different requirements depending on your state, and a lot of back and forth that can slow you down. So instead of trying to figure all of that out on my own, I'm using Taylor Brands, who is also the sponsor of today's video. And what I like about Taylor Brands is that it's not just about forming your LLC. They actually help you set up your entire business. They handle the filing, help you stay compliant, and even give you the tools for branding and your own website. So everything is in one place, which just makes the process of setting up your business a lot easier. So let me actually show you what this looks like. Now it's time to finally form my LLC. The way you can access this page is by clicking the Taylor Brands link in the description below. I'm going to enter in Grant House and then click Get Started. And so I really do like this customization to make sure that I'm going to be set up properly. So I'm going to hit continue and let them know where I'm at. As it relates to business guidance, I've done the LLC process a couple times before, so I'm good on that. If this is your first business, I do recommend that you get their free business coaching. Then it's going to ask about logos, insurance, accounting, trademarks, website, license and permits. This part is really simple. Don't overthink it. Just basic information so they can set everything up correctly. Now that I've confirmed I'm good to go, I'm going to hit next. We offer professional services. And where will Grant House serve its customers? Mainly, we will serve them online. So let's go with that and hit next. For the industry, we're going to go with information technology. Moving on, it's asking what stage is Grant House currently in. I'm going to say already in business and hit next. Now it wants to know what state am I going to form Grant House in. And so I've spent some time thinking about it. I personally believe that the state of Wyoming would be best because the state is very business friendly and has really good protections for business owners. Generally, I would personally recommend, if it's your first business, to play it safe with your home state. And so I do not plan on hiring employees in the next year, and I do not currently have an LLC registered for the Grant House. To wrap things up, I'm going to check the tasks that I've already completed. And so for the Grant House, I do have my domain and logo already set up, but I will say Taylor Brands has some of the best logo and website designs. So if you don't have this set up, you do really want to use Taylor Brands. Moving on to manage, I do have a website already created. And then with Grow, I don't have any business cards or merchandise, but I'm not there yet. But it's good to know that Taylor Brands can help me once I get to that phase in my business. And so once everything looks good, I'm going to then hit next. And so based off my answers, they've given me a personalized 5-step roadmap. And they're saying the first step I need to do is to protect my personal assets by forming an LLC in Wyoming. And so what I'm going to do is hit Get Started. They're going to let me know that they do have free coaching, which includes on-demand courses and optional hands-on activities. I'm then going to go to the next page where they're asking for my name and phone number. All right, so say hello to a smarter LLC setup. Navi AI is the AI co-founder that's going to choose the best plan for my business. So I will need to get an EIN to protect my business. I know how to personally set this up myself, but for now, I'm going to say get an EIN and keep it going. Next, it's going to ask me about annual compliance. And so what you need to know is that each state requires some sort of paper paperwork. The state of Wyoming, as well as most states across the US, will want you to fill out paperwork on behalf of your LLC. And so if you need help keeping up with reminders and paperwork, especially for the first year, then I would recommend you get annual compliance. Then it's going to ask for my branding kit. And I've never gotten one before, but I think it'd be really nice to see what it looks like. So I'm going to select get the toolkit and hit next. Now I have the option of skipping the line and getting my Wyoming LLC formed faster. Because I'm not in a rush, I'm fine waiting a couple weeks. Now it's asking about an operating agreement. As it goes over the ownership structure, if you have any business partners, it also outlines the profit, the losses, as well as what would happen if your business were to get shut down. And so it's a very important document in your business, especially if you have business partners. Now it's going to ask about the formation kit, which is very exciting. It'll include official paperwork like the EIN, the articles of organization, the operating agreement, and more. So let's click order my operation kit and go to the next page. And so if this is your very first business that you're setting up, it's nice to know that if I wanted a free bank account, I could get one with Tailor Brands. So I'm going to hit next and keep it going. When it comes to updates and notifications, you do want to know if there's any changes to your LLC status or if your business goes out of compliance. And so if this is your first business, I would recommend that you turn on notifications. Based off the answers I've selected, Tailor Brands is recommending I go with the Elite LLC plan, as it includes expedited processing, annual compliance, an operating agreement, as well as online business and branding tools in their business coaching program. And so if you are brand new to starting an LLC and you want your branding done, then I would say the Elite LLC plan is a great option. If you're fairly experienced with an LLC and you just need the LLC services and that's it, then they do have other plan options as well. Tailor Brands has 3 different plans. There's the light plan, which is $0 plus the state filing fee. Then there's the essential plan, which is $199 per year. And this is the one I personally recommend. Then there's the elite plan. If you want everything done for you, this includes your domain, your website, your logo, even your own business cards. The elite plan gives you the complete setup right from the start. And so just if you do decide to get the elite plan, I do want to go over the pricing. And so the $249 is going to be a yearly fee versus the Wyoming state fee is a one-time fee. And so it's very important for you to know as you're getting everything set up, what's a one-time fee versus a reoccurring fee. And so invoicing and bookkeeping is free for the first 30 days and then $39 a month afterward. Business banking is completely free. The EIN and the LLC formation kit, that's a one-time charge, which you can easily turn on or off here. And so what I'm going to do today, because I just need the LLC done, is switch from the elite plan to the light plan. So I'm going to see other options and then select the light plan. And so I'm going to scroll down and check my selections. I'm going to turn off invoicing and bookkeeping, as well as the EIN service, as I'll get the EIN on my own after Tailor Brands gives me my articles of incorporation back. To really break down the cost, the total due today is going to be just the state filing fee. If you include the EIN or the LLC formation kit, you will be charged when Tailor Brands is ready to file your articles. And so once all the details look good, I'm going to click continue to payment. And so now you've fully seen step by step how simple it is to form your own LLC with them as well. And then after this, they handle the filing for you with your Secretary of State. So instead of you trying to figure out all the forms, where to submit things, and what might be missing, they take care of all of that on the back end. So it's not just about getting started. It's about staying on track as you grow. And once everything is set up, they can actually send you a formation kit, which I think is a really nice touch, because instead of having everything scattered across emails or random files, you have all of your documents organized in one place. And so you can get a custom binder and seal, which just makes everything feel that much more real and official. And honestly, this is bigger than just setting up an LLC. It's about how you see what you're building, because the moment you decide to treat it like a real business, everything changes. You show up differently, you think differently, and you build differently. And that's where I'm at right now. Grant House is no longer just an idea, it's something I'm actually building. So if you're in the same place where you know you're ready to take things seriously, this is your sign to start. I'll have Tailor Brands linked down below for you to check out, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace, stay building.